This podcast includes explicit language that could be found as offensive. If you are not keen to that kind of thing, I would say turn away now and wait for the next episode. Enjoy. How's it going, nerds? My name is Linkwood, and welcome to the second installment of my podcast, The Baka Bowl, where I basically take people from the internet, different internet communities, and basically just bring them on and we interview them about a whole bunch of stuff about their life and a whole bunch of other things. This podcast, I wanted to bring on someone special and someone who's a good friend of mine. Holy Flaming Frog, welcome to the show.
Hola, my graph!
How are you, man? How are you feeling?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Why don't you tell the beautiful people at home where you can be found? Like on the internet, what you do, why you think you're here, all that shit.
I can be found at www.pornhub.com/holyflamingfrogrocks at msn.com. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me at Holy Flaming Frog on YouTube with no spaces, and you can also find me on VidMe the same way. I'm not even gonna bother with a link because it's like too much to say, but
just go to https://www.vid.me/holyflamingfrog. That's HOLYFLAMINGFROG.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna try and avoid saying it too, but it doesn't matter in the end, does it?
You tried so hard and you got so far, but it just didn't even matter. I understand.
Yeah, basically.
But from what I know, you are one of the founders of ACO, or Anime Cracks Official.
I sure am.
Who did you found that with?
Dwarven man, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I basically did all the work, and he just sort of, every now and again, gave me advice.
It was advice you didn't take, though. He was just telling you shit. It's like, I don't care.
Basically, though, actually, that's exactly what it was. It was like every now and again he'd sort of give me some advice, like, oh, we've got to basically run this like a Mountain Blade regiment. I'm like, oh man, it's like super gay, but all right, I just listen to you for now. I'll just take what you're saying.
Just take it with a grain of salt.
Because you never know.
Maybe you might be right. A broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Some things he might say might actually mean something. He actually got us our first reaction by Boa Surreal, which was really cool. Yeah. He messaged her on Facebook, and she reacted to our first video ever, and that was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You'd have no idea how excited we were to see that.
Being able to see someone else live react to what you made, kind of thing. It seems like it'd be really cool, somebody that you reached out to and actually listened to you, kind of thing. You can see a face behind the screen when you do that. Yeah.
And we get a live reaction of the video. A lot of people see them as, oh, they're just stealing the videos. They're just stealing the videos. But what a lot of people don't realize is from the creator's standpoint, we get an idea of what's funny and what's not. If she's laughing at this point, keep doing more of that sort of stuff. Whereas, Putch is not laughing at it. It's like, okay, well, next time I won't do anything like that. I'll just, throw that in the bin and won't make any more clips like that. I don't know if anyone else actually does that, but that's, me personally, that's what I do.
So, who all is a part of ACO at this point?
Oh, jeez. I was kind of scared of this question, to be honest.
Well, just name, the biggest people or something.
The biggest? No. I can't just name the biggest. That'd be rude of me. I need to name every single person in ACO.
All 438.
Oh, yeah, 1,000. Basically. So we have our inactive members. Actually, no, I'm not even going to start with inactive members. I'm just going to not say who's who. So we have Silencer, Aoi, Rolando, or the ex-Silencer, Aoi Zasso, Rolando L Full Stop Games, Anime Randoms, Baka Baka Oni-chan, Tempest Anime, Anime Fan. I don't remember his numbers, so I'm not going to say them. McDonald's Z, Zakezilla, CB Presents, Finichi Detone, AMV Almat, Universal Anime, Raina Chan, Dwarf, Keikun, Teku, and me.
Wouldn't it be Hentai?
Fucking. Alright,
No,
mate.
it's in me. It's in me. Grammar Nazi link coming in again.
Yeah. I've like actually a document open with all the ACO members.
I like how you have one.
Yeah, and it's got like a little penis on the side. I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to you later.
Oh yes.
Put it in the video for them to see.
Oh, this is gonna it's gonna be the background of it for part of it.
Yeah.
So like, what got you into making the anime cracks?
Fabius, 619 actually got me into it. Really. I originally started. I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you my life story anyway.
Tell me everything.
I originally started out by watching Jinx and Blasphemous HD, and I saw their. I didn't watch them as a fan. I guess I was like, the videos are like kind of cool, I guess, and mainly Blasphemous actually was the one I mainly watched, and I watched his videos and I thought to myself, I can do that. That's not that hard at all. Now I just need to find some content to watch. You know, about a week went by, I completely forgot about doing reactions, and I found these anime GIFs with sound, and I'm like, it's kind of cool. Had no idea who it was by, I cannot remember for the life of me, but then I ended up finding these things called anime cracks, and I'm like, these are basically anime GIFs with sound, aren't they? And, anime cracks / vines, and they were from Anime Vines, the big guy. The one with a lot of subscribers, Anime Vines. And, I ended up remembering, hey, I can react to these videos. And so I did, basically. I recorded, 3 or 4 videos from Anime Vines, reacting to his content. Didn't say anything, didn't, think to tell him, hey, can I react to your videos or anything like that? I didn't, just didn't think about it. Basically. And I did it, and I got this guy that commented on my video, and he was Fabius619, who had 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. He asked me to react to his video. I stood up from my chair, I ran out to the lounge room, I'm like, yes, someone asked me to react to their videos. This is fucking amazing. Oh my god, people liked it. I went back. I didn't have a computer at the time, so I was using my dad's computer, so I could only have a very short time to do everything, edit it together, and upload it, and that sort of stuff. And so I reacted to his videos. I uploaded them, and I got pretty good responses for, what I did, and people. It seemed like everyone was liking my videos, and then I had. I can't even remember who asked next. Hang on, let me pull up my stuff here.
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you. I think it was Bittermath, actually, that was the second one to contact me, asking me to react to his videos. It was either Bittermath or XKillerFX. Enjoy that.
It was XBitterFX, both of them there.
Yeah, I think they both commented on the same video, but it was I just reacted to the first one that said it first, kind of thing. Hold on.
Can I search it?
Wait. Yeah.
I would rather react to Bitter than Killer.
Bitter's stuff is a lot more memey, I gotta be honest.
I think that's why I enjoy it.
I think I do really enjoy XKillerFX's content, but it's Bittermath sort of more appeals to my sort of
my
humor.
My sense of humor.
And
yeah. My sense of humor.
As I said, they both have equally as great fucking content, but okay, so I reacted to 4 of Anime Vines ones, and then I did 2 or 3 ones from Fabius. And let's see here. So I was doing ones from Fabius, and let's see who this is. This was. I really didn't say who it was. Wow, what a punk.
10 out of 10, Youngie.
I didn't say who it was. It was Killer. Killer was the first one I reacted to. And then I did Punished, and then I did Bittermath. I did Bittermath again. I think I did. I think that's Anime Cloud. I did there.
I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah, I did react to Anime Cloud. Didn't say anything, of course, but. And then I did another Fabius one, Punish Random. I think that's Killer, Jordan Hamill, Senpai Must Notice, K-Kun. That's how I met K-Kun, actually, was through that reaction. He asked me to do it. I think that's Killer again. And then I basically ripped on True Equilibrium, because this was when he was starting to steal videos, and I was just making generally shit content. And I named it Uncreative Equilibrium Reaction, because I was a genius. No, it was because what he did was he reused the fucking shame joke. He reused the same joke like 8 times. He used the Allahu Akbar thing like 8 times in the same video. I was like, oh man, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like I sat there in dead silence, straight faced, like didn't even say a word.
You just did that Jinx reaction. Just
legit. I just sat there and looked at the screen. Did not do anything else. That was all I did, was just sit there and looked at the screen. I was just like, "What's this, man? This is awful."
Just like halfway through, you just became completely uninterested. Forgot your film. You started like picking your nose and shit.
Yeah, just started like picked up my phone. Just that that would actually been much funnier. I wish I had done that now. Oh well. Yeah, and then Dwarf said to me, "Hey, I'm thinking about making anime corrects. What do you reckon?" And I said, "Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same thing, honestly. Like, after watching all these guys' videos, I really love what they do. It's sort of like I don't know how to do it. Like, I can't think of anything funny." And then, you know, I just started watching anime. I was like, "Hey, you know, that'd be pretty smart. You know, put this with this," and there came my first video. So that's how I made. That's how I got into anime corrects, basically.
And then you just kind of kept doing them. Then it just kind of like created the community you have now.
Well, the community I have now was created by was basically I don't want to say anything that might get me in trouble later, but I sort of feel like it was ACO that sort of pulled the community together. I don't want to say that just in case it sort of wasn't, but I do want to say that just in case, you know, like it fucking feels like to me it was.
Yeah, like from your personal perspective kind of thing.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, a lot of these guys are talking now is because of us. You know, we brought a lot of the anime correct people together, and we still are. Like, we're still making videos, we're still doing everything, and it's great. Yeah. We originally started. I messaged. I can't remember who I messaged first. It was either McDonald's or Anime Randoms was the first person I messaged. But I remember McDonald's was the first one to reply back to me, and I asked him. Actually, I can get up the messages here. He won't care. It's nothing like super private. It doesn't actually matter. And if he does care, he'll get the fuck over it, I'm sure.
I don't know. Have you seen his Twitter?
Yeah, I have.
Just an oppressed, yeah.
No, but it's like, you know, they're not that private anyway. Anyone can hack into my Twitter and see the messages. It's like, as I said, it's not like he's sending me dick pics or anything like that, you know.
Yeah, anybody can hack into, like, all my phone records, you know?
Yeah. Fuck, how far down is McDonald's, man? Jeez, I've messaged a lot of people.
One of them's not me.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Dad.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, that's all that's required. Oh, jeez, how far down is it? Oh, my God.
30 years down. Later.
Oh, my God, I think I skipped over it. Where is he? I know I haven't messaged him that long ago, have I?
It's been
that recently
years.
Either. I mean, I know I haven't messaged him in a while. I haven't really needed to on here. Oh no, here he is, right here. I looked at his name too, like. Okay, so I said okay, so he asked me for a reaction on Twitter. He said, hey, I saw you react to X Killer FX's video, and I just subbed to you. Would you like to react to my videos? I said, thanks, dude. Will do. I'll upload it in the next few days or so. Thanks for asking. And I said, your video will be up tomorrow. He said, lol, thanks. And then this is on the 6th of December. The last thing was, and then this is on the 12th. I said, hey dude, I had a talk with a guy called Dwarvenman. I reacted to one of his videos, and we were talking about making a channel where we grow and advertise a group of anime viners. I just wanted to know if you would like to be a part of it. The plan was to get the best vines from everyone in the group and put them in a compilation, and we make friends and grow everyone's channel. Thanks. And he said, yeah, we did that. It was called, one already exists. It's called Anime Vines Network or Anime Cloud. And I did know that. I sort of played a bit dumb, and I just said, I didn't know that was a thing. I think. No, I actually didn't. I didn't say anything about it. He said, yeah, I'd like to be a part of it. I said, all right, I'll send you a link with the channels up. He asked who's in it. And I said, yeah, Anime Randoms was the first member. He said, who's in it? I said, Dwarfman and Anime Randoms. Dwarf doesn't count because,
It's Dwarf.
It's Dwarf. Yeah. I like it how we both said that too, at the same time.
He's a nerd.
Yeah. And, so we got McDonald's in who, had the connections with everyone else, like Better and Killer and all those. He was already, friends with them. And, we got into we got everyone in the group the very first set of members who was Dwarf, Keikon, Teku. Oh, Teku wasn't in the first video. He sort of joined after the first video, but we were I'd already edited it by the time he'd joined. I just hadn't uploaded it yet. Mm-hmm. We had Dwarf, Keikon, John, Anime Randoms, McDonald's, and I. And we all, were doing these Skype calls to get to know each other a little bit better, which was actually pretty well planned out on my behalf. Was, get all the guys to be friends in the HCR. That way we can, start creating the community. I didn't even think about that at the time, but it was kind of really smart of me.
Yeah.
But there was this one time in a Skype call where McDonald's like, oh, hey, you guys want me to, you guys want me to invite Bitter? It was someone. I don't think it was Bitter. Yeah, it was someone. And, he invited him, and then he just started inviting people, heaps and heaps of people. And we ended up with Killer, Bitter, Jordan Hamill, Anime Vines, all those people in the call. Well, they weren't. I think Jordan Hamill was in the call for a little bit, but he left pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Bitter stayed in the call. Killer was in for a tiny bit, but not very much. It was mainly Bitter that stayed in the call, and that's how that John's a pedophile thing started, because he invited Ashby, and Ashby invited some chick, and
Ashby was an
John.
here.
Yeah. Ashby sort of pulled the community, is the connection as well, is the reason I know a lot of the people I do now too.
Yeah.
And, it was from that call, that huge group that was now created, that I know a lot of the people I do now. Like Ashby, and, I know Silencer, he joined from that huge group. He was one of the people. Raina Chen, I asked her to join from, I saw her channel and I asked her to join from there. Tempest was a part of that huge group that we asked to join. Mm-hmm. And, I think those were all the ones that were in that Skype. So, I think Aoi was too. I think we asked him, but he was on Skype with us. I think. Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't actually remember. I think he asked to join. Oh yeah, Teku brought him in actually.
Teku.
But yeah, he was on Skype when we did it. And yeah, it was that we got those members from the big Skype group. And it was mainly because of Killer's old server that, all these people know each other and that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool to meet Bittermath and XQFX and Jordan Hamill for the very first time. They're really cool people, and I'm glad I met them, honestly. And then, Discord came along and everyone moved from this huge group to, all these different Discord servers. And obviously we made the ACO one, link in the description. You should definitely join it.
Wink.
I just like making extra work for you. and that's why we know a lot of the people. And we joined Ashby's server from there, who was one of the people from the Skype call, just explaining to the viewers. I know you know.
Yeah.
And I met Rolando in the Discord server, and he's like, "Oh, are you Holy Flaming Frog?" I'm like, "Oh, who's that?" So he said, "An anime an anime viner." I was like, "Oh, sounds gay as fuck, lol." And he's like, "Oh, it's pretty cool. You should watch his videos." And I was like, "No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm Holy." And then we talked a little bit, and then I found out he did anime cracks. I did see him in my comment section for a bit, but I didn't click on his channel. I don't know why. I just didn't.
It was because he had a name like Rolando.
Nah, lol. No, I don't know. I didn't really click on any of my commenters' channels. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked him to join from there, just straight up. I saw his channel. I was like, "Hey, you got prety good stuff. You want to join ACO?" It just put him on the spot. He couldn't really say no without sounding like an asshole, so he just said yes. And and then I think we asked. I don't know. I remember Silencer joined. Someone asked him to join. I think. Oh no, he asked us, and then someone asked Tempest. I think we were trying to ask Tempest to join when Silencer joined. They both joined at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether Owie was in by that stage. I was sort of ignoring Owie for a little bit because he was sort of pestering us, and it was I gotta be honest. I didn't really like his content. It was a lot of ear rape and that sort of shit, and it was all ear rape, and it was I'm not quite that edgy. Gotta be honest.
Not that edgy of a kiddo.
Yeah, and I met Digi. I know I'm getting a bit off topic here. I met Digi, you, and all those people from Ashby's server. Yeah. I forgot what the question was and what I'm explaining right now, but...
You're explaining why we're here now talking, basically.
Oh, okay, so I'm not just explaining ACO. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember exactly how I met you. I've got to be completely honest with you. I think...
Go ahead.
I know it was definitely through Ashby, but I don't think I ever really talked to you through Ashby's server. I think it was until we all went to Digi's server on Discord that because Ashby's server died as hell. Everyone stopped using it, and then Digi made his server, and that lasted, it was lit as fuck for a week. And then we all sort of went away and did our separate things. And then, I was trying to make the ACO server public, but I had no fucking idea how to.
Mm-hmm.
And then Digi comes back all of a sudden. It was probably about a month ago now. He comes back, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, what's up?" And we invite him back to the server and that, and give him admin because he's fucking awesome. It's Digi, man.
He's Digi,
you can't not give Digi admin.
Digi is. There's what's a Digi?
Yeah. Twitter link in the description.
The Twitter he never uses anymore.
Yeah. And Digi's the coolest fucking guy on the planet.
Oh yeah.
Gotta be honest. And
love him.
Yeah, he comes back. Sorry, what?
What? No homo. Go on.
I thought you said hold on. I was like, what?
Well, I said I love him, then I said no homo.
Yeah. Yeah, same though. And he comes back and he's like, "Oh, Holly, are you trying to make your Discord server public?" And yeah, he did. And then you started joining the server more and more often, and that's how we started really talking. And here we are today.
I started using the VCs because Ash kept being like, "Dude, you should join VC here. You should join VC here." And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know these guys too well. He's like, "You should join VC here. Hey, you should join VC. Come on, join VC. We want to talk to you, Dad." I think the first time I ever joined VC though was because I was like a big fan of Killer at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, like, you want to join? We got Killer in call. And, like, you know, he said, or I was talking about you to him. And he said he wanted to meet you. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I joined and started talking to you guys. And I stayed there for a couple hours. And then we just started, like, laughing our asses off. And it just, like, I became really chill with you guys. And ever since then, I was just, like, really comfortable around you guys. And you guys became, like, my best friends. Just, like, really close.
I don't think I was in that call. I gotta be honest.
I think that there was a lot of people there. It was
I don't know that I was. Was it in a server or was it in a call? Like,
it was in a server. It was before Discord even put in calls.
Okay, so yeah, it was probably like Bitter server, so I probably was there, honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was actually Bitter server.
Are you still in Bitter server?
Oh no, I believe I got kicked.
I think I'm still there. I don't know. I don't really talk there often. Like, I don't want to be kicked, but if they demoted the fuck out of me, like, it probably wouldn't bother me.
Mhm.
I go over there sometimes, like, honestly. I just barely talk. Like, I'll go there and then they'll just be doing some boring shit, like playing League or something. I'm like, oh, okay, bye. Yeah.
Like, I'm friends with all of them on Discord, but I don't ever really talk to them.
Yeah, same there. I mean, I'm happy to talk to them, but if they're doing some, like, boring shit, like just, you know, as I said, playing CSGO or playing League or something, I'm like, you know, I don't have League and I don't really want to play CSGO, so goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say anything, I just leave. But yeah, and I think you really started joining like the ACO server. Well, it's Chilled Anime now, but yeah, you started joining the VC on that, and that's sort of when I started to really talk to you, and you started typing in chat more and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, and then it comes to the point to where I just try and make as much chat as possible in it to keep it alive.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, and I'm happy for that.
Gotta
So if you join the fucking server, don't lurk or I'll eat your pussy.
Yeah, what he said.
Unless you're underage. Then I probably won't eat your pussy.
Even then.
I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to go back, please.
Jesus. So yeah, that's why we're here today, I believe.
Yeah, we kind of just hit it off. We became really good friends from there.
Yeah, it's, you know, I showed you my dick and you showed me your dick, and here we are today.
We just had like kind of like a helicopter party, you know? It was fun.
Yeah, after Food Taboo, it was ooh.
Yeah, you know, it was fun.
Accelerator. Fucking hell.
As per course of the show, I like to find news articles on the interwebs, and I kind of just want to read them and get your opinion on them.
Yep.
Our first one here is from Cosmopolitan and is labeled, I had to click on it by the name it's known. Name alone. Married youth pastor charged with sex crimes against 14-year-old girl. Like, I was like, that sounds pretty bad, but then I saw his face.
Yeah, he looks like he'd rape a little girl, like, honestly.
Yeah, like, look at him.
Yeah.
He's got the neck beard for it. Like, you have a neck beard, but, like, not a bad one. This guy's just, like...
Yeah, he sort of looks like he's got a goatee neck beard kind of thing going on.
Which is weird.
Like his goatee is, like, longer than his neck beard.
Former middle school pastor Nicholas Kelly of Georgia was arrested Tuesday on charges of child molestation, statutory rape, and aggravated sexual battery allegedly committed against a 14-year-old girl he was counseling. In December 2015, Kelly, a married 34-year-old father of 3, met the alleged victim in his role as youth pastor at New Bridge Church in Lawrenceville, Georgia, Fox of Atlanta reports. According to authorities, the relationship allegedly turned sexual this past summer when Kelly and the girl reportedly had sex in the church and various nearby parks. So, like, is it her, like, is he forcing her to do this, or is it her choice too? Like, is she choosing to do it?
By the looks of it, it seems like a consensual thing, but it's still like it's not rape. It's definitely not rape, judging by this.
It's definitely, at least, it has to be statutory though. just because
Yeah.
by her age alone. That's 20
Yeah,
year
but
difference,
it's
though.
all consensual, is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
it's like a mentally consensual. Consensual.
Yeah.
Police say on December 26th, the girl snuck out of her house to meet Kelly and had a nervous breakdown. She was taken to the hospital where her parents told her about the alleged relationship. Church leaders called Kelly into a meeting the same day where he had admitted to inappropriate physical interaction with the girl, and leaders fired him and convinced him to turn himself in. He is now in Gwinnett County Jail without bond. We are simultaneously ministering to the victim and her family and also to the wife of the accused. Newbridge pastor Jeff Lyle told WSB-TV, "There's no reason to believe that it went beyond the one individual teenage girl and the student pastor. Police are, however, encouraging parents of children who attend Newbridge Church to talk to their kids about Kelly to find out whether he may have targeted other children."
Yeah, so judging by the whole she snuck out of her house to meet Kelly, I think she wanted the sex, but it's still like kind of fucked up on his part to fuck a 14-year-old
that he
girl.
went through with it. Like,
I mean, there'd be no issue if it was a boy sneaking out to fuck a 34-year-old chick. Like
I don't think it wouldn't be that big of a story. Now, would it? Like, which is
no, it wouldn't.
like that's kind of like what shows the media now, like the media presence
Yeah.
and the bias of sorts. I don't want to get all preachy and shit,
Yeah.
but oh, this dude is like banging this 14-year-old kid, like this 14-year-old girl, whatever it is, like monster, and then like they go like this 14-year-old boy is banging this 34-year-old chick, right? And then they're like, nice.
Yeah,
And, like,
congrats,
high-fiving
dude. Fucking
Good
fuck
job.
oath, man. You know, once this 34-year-old dude is fucking a student at the school, you know, it's nasty. But you know, the kid's fucking like the guy's fucking the teacher. It's like fucking nice, dude. As long as she doesn't have flappy titties, you're right. Like,
Yeah, and like
hell
that's what we're at now. Like South Park, I feel like did a great job with that. To where, I'm gonna be brief with my explanation, but Ike, Kyle's brother, who's like, what is he in the show? Like 4, 5,
yeah,
something like that. The joke was he was having an affair with his preschool teacher.
Yeah.
And he went to the police, and the deputy was just like, so
Yeah, nice.
nice. And like they kept trying to report it, and then they're just like, I don't see the problem. Like, what's going on? The kid's getting stuff. He's doing good. I don't see what the problem is. Like,
he's starting off great. Like, fuck
yeah,
you.
this is great, like, high five. You mind getting me in there sometime, man? Like,
Yeah, recommend me, man. I got a big willy.
taking a recommendation, just like a sign-up sheet.
Jesus.
So with our next one here, because I always want to try and do at least 2. Well, do you have any closing statements on the last one?
No, not really.
Any stories?
kinda
anything
fucked
you'd like
up.
to give? Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, there was one time I got fucked by a pastor, but, you know, it's nothing important.
it's in the past.
Like, my asshole is the size of a 50-cent piece, but it's alright.
Yeah, you know, it's normal now.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it.
Anyway,
A
moving
few
on.
tissues and...
I mean, I do have constant diarrhea though, but you know, besides that, you ever think of that though? Just like, you wouldn't have to do anything to get a shit out, because it would just like slide
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you just sit on the toilet and go.
Yeah, like, there's no cleanup because there's like nothing that would stick.
Cunts.
It's like it just runs straight through, just like foop, and then you just go. That kid deserves a medal.
Yes, fucking hell.
This next one is called 5 Ways to Get Your Guy to Open Up. Most guys would rather endure housewives marathons rather than their feelings. By Andrea Stanley. Oh,
It
boy.
doesn't even say feelings, it says feels.
It says
rather
feels.
than their feels.
It's-
Please stop.
Look at her face, too. You can see her there. She looks like she say feels.
Yeah.
We're gonna just skim through these right here. The communication breakdown between the sexes can often be summed up like this. You like to talk about your feelings. He doesn't. It's not his fault. Boys are taught to be less emotionally open than girls, says Ronald Levon, a professor of psychology at the University of Akron. Like, I already disagree with it.
Yeah, so do I, honestly.
Like,
I've just never felt the need. Like, I just don't care enough. It's not that I don't want to talk about my feelings. It's I don't honestly give a fuck. Like
with me,
yeah.
Like, I do, but it's like, it's because I don't care either way. Because, like, I was never told I was supposed to suppress it, so I was like, why not, you know?
Yeah. I just don't because I don't care. Like, it's not a big deal.
I'm not a pussy, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
They are socialized by their peers and parents never to cry and to embrace traditional norms of masculinity, like being aggressive. Those action hero figures aren't saving the world by negotiating with the bad guy. Huey.
It's triggering me.
Ree!
Yeah. Call of Duty is a very aggressive game, and I do not agree with it at all.
I do not agree that we should let our kids play it.
Yeah. Started a petition.
Ban Call of Duty.
Man, fuck off. It's just a fucking toy. Like they're thinking too much into it, man.
Yeah. Like, overall, it's just...
And no one... I don't know who teaches their kids not to cry, but fucking kids cry anyway, man. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, like, who teaches them, like, they shouldn't cry is the thing.
Like, man... masculinity, like, you know, I see a big buff guy, big manly buff guy, not like a fucking model, but like a man who's been lifting bricks for years. Like, that's who I see as a masculine guy, you know. He does manly things. It's because not because we're taught that way, it's because we're built that way. Mm-hmm. That's what men are supposed to do. You go back to the fucking caveman eras, men, I'm no fucking scientist, but I'm most definitely sure that men went out and hunted for food. It's like, you know, that's we're naturally built better for physical activity over women. And I know it sounds sexist as fuck, but it's true. Like, we're actually built to endure a lot more. Mm-hmm. And I didn't fucking choose that, so don't get all pissy at me. And not you specifically, but you know, viewers and that, you know. And it's just facts. Fucking human biology, motherfucker. Read the book. Like,
drop the science mic, like, bam.
Yeah.
But, like, I understand that, and I love things like this because it's able to strike a debate, and we're able to discuss things like this. Normally, not, like, start a fight or something about it, but be able to discuss it like normal adults and people would.
Yeah, I refuse to. As soon as someone starts raising their voice, it's like, man, don't talk to me. Like,
it's like I automatically
just gonna be a dickhead. Like,
if you raise your voice, I automatically lose all interest in talking with you, no matter what the topic is.
Yeah, the moment you start getting aggressive, it's
like even if
what's the point?
If it's a joke argument and you're doing it, it's like, it's, I don't know. But like, if it's like, I would totally diddle your butthole, and like you start screaming about that, like.
Yeah, it's kind of funny then, isn't it?
Yeah, like that's what the joke is for it. And I feel like that I could be able to handle. But like somebody doing that's like, if it's something like this and just like, well, that's really sexist. Here's why. Just like raising their voice like that. Like, it's like, no. Like, if you can't handle this, if you can't keep this like at a monotone sense with it, I don't see a point in debating it with you because you obviously can't take it as serious as I can.
Yeah, you're not going into it with a level head. You're just going into it with full anger, like.
Yeah, and you're not able to fully conjugate what you want to do because you can't have that like clear mind to think about it, because you're clouding it with like the anger and aggressiveness. Yeah. I like how we just started going on a tangent about it, which I'm really glad of. I like being able to do this.
And this part here about those action hero figures aren't saving the world. The action hero figures bit is like, man, or woman in this case, not every boy is playing with action hero figures.
Yeah.
Like, I may have played with fucking Action Man from Macca's, but I wasn't always playing with Action Man. I had other toys too. Like, I had like big Tonka trucks and shit. I didn't want no fucking Barbie doll. Not because I was a girl. It was just I didn't like playing with fucking Barbie dolls. Like, it's not that I was taught, hey, don't play with Barbie dolls. Like, my parents didn't give a shit about that sort of stuff. If I had asked for a Barbie doll, they would have got me one. But it's more the case is that I didn't want to play with fucking Barbie dolls. Like,
Yup.
I chose this myself. I wasn't raised that way. And that's what she's trying to say is that, all boys are raised to play with action heroes.
Yeah, which, like it just isn't true. Like, all boys are grown to be aggressive.
Yeah, all boys are grown to be the masculine people that you see in movies, and never show your emotions, never cry. I've seen men cry.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't cry. My tear ducts were sealed shut after the bombs in Vietnam, because
Insert flashback here.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't cry. I haven't cried in years, man. I just have never felt the need.
Yeah.
Like I don't cry. It fucking just doesn't happen.
I don't cry because it's gay.
Yeah, it's what girls do.
Girls
completely like defeats the purpose of this fucking.
Well, like I feel like everybody's into it differently. Like I'm an emotional person. I cry actually like a lot, but like,
yeah,
I feel like that doesn't take away from my manliness per se. Like maybe like I'm, like, I never really liked the roles of what's manly and like what's feminine.
I don't like this whole boy color and girl color kind of shit. Like that sort of annoys me. Like, all boy stuff is blue, all girl stuff is pink. Like, I'm not saying that you make boys clothing in pink, but variations on something other than blue is nice too.
Yeah. Like, I have a whole bunch of different kind of color shirts, like mine right now. Like,
I don't like the color pink, and I'm not gonna go buy a fucking pink t-shirt. But it's like, I'd like something, like as a kid, something different than fucking blue. Like, come on. Oh, it might not be the same now, but it's like, everything when I was a kid was either blue or pink. That was boys and girls, kind of thing. Like, man, fuck off.
Yeah, that was like your only kind of choices. And
fuck all that different fucking genders bullshit. It's just boy and girl. Fuck off, nerds.
Okay, I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
It's like y'all need to know that.
Yeah, human biology, niggas.
We're almost 45 minutes into this, and we haven't finished the second article yet. We read the first paragraph.
Yeah, that's the funniest part.
This is going wonderfully. I love it.
All right. I'll stop talking now. You can read the second part now.
But the era of the man bun has ushered in a willingness on the part of guys to be less guarded. Millennial men are more down for deep conversations with their partner, says Levant. But there are differences in how men and women communicate that can make it seem like he's hiding his feelings. We all share the same need for love, assures Levant. But men don't always grasp how to use talking as a way to get that. And apparently I can't talk good either, so I'm just speaking words. For a lot of men, physical contact, read sex, with the exclamation point, I guess the books, or even just hanging, I thought it said hanging you. Just hanging you, Nothing much.
Yeah, just tie the noose and hanging with you.
Yeah, just a little bit. Or even just hanging with you is their way of letting you in. Here are some methods to get his lips moving. I don't want to read all of this, so Holly, you're going to read some too.
Alright, well, do we want to talk about the second paragraph, or do we want to...
Well, yeah. I want to see if we have any other big things about it.
This point here, we all share the same need for love. Not every man's need for love is sit down on the couch, put your hand on her knee, and start talking to her. Mm-hmm. No, I think about love through the eye of my cock. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't I don't have that. I'm a fucking 18-year-old teenager. Like, come on, there's no fucking love here. I just want to get my dick wet.
Same dude, high five.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, everybody's idea of, like, the love at different stages of their life is, like, completely different, and everybody's different anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, because everybody was in it differently.
My perception of love right now is sex, whereas my perception of love when I'm 30 is going to be meet a nice woman, have kids with her, which does involve sex, yes, but it's like more about the kids part, not about the sex part kind of thing. Is trying to spread my name. And I hate this bullshit how the wife doesn't take on the fucking man's name. Like, I get that you may not want to get married, but it's like, man, fuck off. It's like, this is the way we've done it for ages. Don't fucking change something that works. Like, stop trying to change shit and just be difficult. Like, just do shit the normal way, you cunt.
The normal way.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, or this whole fucking split last name bullshit. Like... Yeah, it annoys me.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, again, it's based off of everybody's opinion. So like, everybody has their own opinion.
That's my opinion, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a place where you can freely express any opinion you have on these matters.
Yeah.
And before fuck no.
Yeah, fuck your opinion. It means nothing. Everyone, it's opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Some are just invalid.
Yeah. Opinions like assholes. Everyone has them, and they use them frequently.
Yeah.
But no one ever really cares.
Yeah, it's basically it, isn't it?
That's how I feel about it. Like,
but not every man wants to talk his feelings, so it's more like, don't. If you're a woman and you want your guy to talk, like start sharing his feelings. Don't pressure him into doing it like this fucking ads. Not ad, but this bullshit says. Don't pressure anyone to do something that they don't want to do, and that goes with fucking sex. That goes with getting someone to talk. That getting someone to go on a ride at an amusement park. Do not fucking pressure people. That's something I stand strongly against. Is if they want to do it, they will do it. Don't go, hey Linkwood. Tell me about your emotions. Tell me how you feel.
I'd rather not.
No, don't care.
But
all right.
I'm not comfortable sharing it.
Yeah. Anyway,
you tie them to a bed and just keep them to vibe. Just tell me your feelings.
Yeah, just start whipping them like across the stomach. 50 lashings if you don't tell me, you cunt. Because that's fucking basically what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like.
It's like a mental...
Don't pressure someone to do something that they don't want to do, man.
Yeah.
It's like fucking rape,
It's not physical whippings, but like it's mentally.
Yeah.
Like, it can
it's
still
like,
affect him mentally. With it.
If he doesn't want to talk about his feelings, don't pressure him to do so. If he's ready to talk about his feelings, he will do so. But if he doesn't want to talk about his feelings, then he won't.
Yeah, and you pressuring
Leave
him...
it at that.
You pressuring him into it will make it even worse for the future, because then maybe he'll do it once, but then again, he won't do it again because the way you made him feel, like he feels like he can't openly do anything with you now. So now he has trusted you with you.
Sorry for interrupting. He feels very forced to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how I'd feel personally as well. Like I'd feel very forced about it.
I feel like my favorite analogy for that, which also plays in how we were talking, like how it kind of like is, like metaphorically, like how rape is. Like you need you shouldn't force anybody into anything. Was the tea analogy, which was, you can have a friend, right? Let's say you have somebody and they say they want tea. Well, you offer them tea and they're like, yeah, I want tea. Then you make them the tea and then they drink the tea. See, that's what we call complete consensuality. But then when we go to, you have somebody who, let's say, is passed out, and you're like, hey, do you want some tea? And they don't respond. Then you're like, well, it's not a no, and then you go get them tea, right? they're still passed out and they don't give a response. You're just like, well, it's not a no, and then you start giving them the tea.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like even like how you ask somebody if they want tea, right? You say yes, you make the tea, you bring it to them, they're like, I don't really want it right now. You can't force it onto them. Just like, I already made it, so you have to drink it, kind of thing.
Yeah. People have done that.
Yeah.
People have done that to me before. That's the funniest part about this whole fucking thing. Is like, oh, people have fucking done that to me.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, do you want some food? You want me to go out to shop and get you some chips or something? No, I'm fine. Oh, I bought you some chips anyway. Here you go. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. I don't want your damn motherfucking chips.
I want your chips. I don't need your handouts. Alright, so let's get into the 5 reasons how to get him to open up. Strike when he's busy, which is number 1. When was the last time your boyfriend bonded with his buddies over a quiet dinner? Exactly. Guys aren't wired for that at close range communication. Oh, come on. That's bullshit and you know it.
That is bullshit.
Like, I don't get all up in arms about stuff like this, because I understand, like, this is your opinion, but that's just plain out wrong.
Yeah, that's not true at all. Like, I talked to my man, my bro, my man friend. That's what I was gonna say, but I was like, oh, that sounds a bit weird. And then I'll say it anyway. I talk to my mate all the time, man. Like, it's not always about like sex and shit, like all the fucking chicks think. Like,
yeah,
maybe I'm just different, but as I said, it's not always. We're not always. Oh, did you see that chick's ass? Oh, man, she had really nice tits. I wanted to fuck her in the ass. It's not always about that, like...
Yeah, like, it's not always about physical things. Like, literally, I do you mind if I bring up, like, a couple days ago when we were just chilling, like, as an example?
Yeah, go.
Like, we were just chilling in a rabbit room, right? And we were just, like, having a normal conversation, and we, like, started getting in-depth about stuff.
Yeah, we were just watching hentai like any normal people.
Yeah, Started with that, led into, like some bro jobs. We talked about our lives a bit. Cried a while. It was great. Bro jobs and crying happened at the same time, by the way.
Fuck it up.
But, like, it's like, I feel like it's saying, like, men don't open up ever.
And they do. They definitely do.
Yeah, like, no matter, like, what it is, they still open, like, maybe they don't open about, like, how they're feeling right now, but they'll open about, like, every single person I've ever met has opened up to me at least with one thing. And that's dudes, that's women, that's however you want to identify. Always.
Holy.
Yeah, well, I mean, drunk holy. Sober holy hasn't, but drunk holy has.
Drunk holy might have, yeah.
He's a dear to be around, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
I feel bad for you because you can't really, like, experience him firsthand.
Yeah. I'll just have a conversation with myself into a camera. Like, I'll just...
It's like you're looking...
Just start recording.
How good would that be?
I'll just watch it back and I'll be... Did you ever watch that video of the kid who made a video for his, like, older self? And then he, like, had a conversation with his young self, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you saw that?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd basically be like that, except with drunk Holly and sober Holly.
How good would that be?
It'd basically be like me holding my head in my hands for like the majority of the time, like, fuck's sake. I can't believe I said that shit.
I want to see a video of sober Holy asking a whole bunch of questions and then drunk Holy coming in and answering them.
Yeah.
And just seeing what
How
drunk
big's
Holy
your
would
dick?
say.
12 inches.
Now, some of us would already know the truth.
Yeah. Jesus.
At least 3 of us.
Wait, I didn't show you my dick when I was drunk, did I?
Totally not.
Oh, it's fucking hell.
It's only about this big. I mean,
Please, God, no. And before has a fucking recording of it or something. Like, oh,
that's going to be tomorrow's video.
Oh, yeah, I fucking
Check out my VidMe, link in description.
would.
And before ban.
Yeah.
Face-
No NSFW content, but list all your NSFW as NSFW.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
art.
yeah.
Look, it's of holy,
Jeez.
so it's automatically art.
Anyway, let's keep going, I guess.
I'm glad you're trying to keep it on track, because I completely brought it off rail.
Yeah.
Face-to-face conversations can make men feel vulnerable, so getting into a serious discussion while engaged in an activity like driving feels safer, says Deborah Tannen, PhD, a professor of linguistics at Georgetown University and author of You Just Don't Understand.
Wait. Can we stop for a second?
Yes.
Face-to-face communication can make men feel vulnerable. So getting into a serious discussion while engaged in an activity like driving feels safer, says Deborah Tannen. Men and Deborah. Do we see the problem here? I guess she's got a PhD, but she's not a man, so she doesn't think like a fucking man.
I don't see the penis.
I know we're not having a face-to-face conversation right now, and we're through the internet and all, but it's basically the same shit. I'd be saying the same shit at the same time. It'd just be face-to-face. I don't change my personality through the internet to real life.
Honestly.
A lot of people say, oh, you don't even notice it. You don't even notice. No, I do notice it, and I don't fucking do it. I don't wear a mask. I just be me. I don't give a fuck, man.
Like, you don't have to like me, but you have to at least respect that I can be me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm completely the same exact person like I am right now. I don't change a single thing.
Yeah, that's it. You know, people say, oh, you're a different person to who you are around your friends, to your family. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm the exact same person around my family than I am to my friends. Like,
Yeah.
I just do what I want. I don't think about it. I do, and then think later. Like, you know, unless it's something illegal, then I'll probably
and then I think about
first.
it and then do it.
Yeah, think about it for 0.5 of a second, and then fuck it. No one's watching.
Hey, you know, it's only illegal if you get caught.
That's it.
Word of advice of the day, kids.
Hell yeah.
Watch us get in trouble for promoting propaganda.
Yeah. Jeez, they're gonna get so many people arrested.
I can't wait. Sustained eye contact can also cause confusion. Between two men, a direct gaze can be a sign that you're looking for a fight, she explains. And with a woman, a guy may perceive a long stare as you being DTF, not down to talk. What does DTF mean?
Not down to talk.
But that's enough, not a T.
Oh wait, I have no idea.
Or you need the check?
Down to fuck. Oh, down to fuck.
Oh, same.
As you being down to fuck, yeah.
I still want to see what it says, though. Oh. It says the term DTF literally me. Thanks, manwhore.org. That's the first site that comes up with Google, too.
Jesus. And this annoys me already. Staring into another man's eyes. Now, personally, I don't stare into another man's eyes because I have this weird thing where I just cannot look at eyes. It fucking freaks me out. Not because I think they want to fight me, not because I want to see some woman get fucked. It's just that my eyes start to feel weird when I look at someone else's eyes. I don't know why. It's just something that's wrong with fucking me. I'm just some special kind of retard or something. I just cannot look at another person's eyes. Same with that scene in Mirai Nikki where she gets the dart thrown at her eye.
Yes.
And that freaked the living fuck out of me. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, my God, stop. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, fucking hell, stop.
That's the same way I felt with the game Saw 2, Flesh and Blood, at the very beginning when you have to cut your eye open and get the key from behind it.
Yeah.
Like, it gave me that same, like, oh, no, I'm not, can't kind of feeling, you know?
Yeah, but it's like instead of someone's eye being injured, it's just like that all the time. Like I just get that weird feeling in my eyes, and I'm like, nah, I just can't look at your eyes. I can't look at anybody's eyes. It doesn't matter who it is. I can't even look at my own eyes in a mirror. Like, yeah, it's that far. So it's like it's not this whole between two men. The direct gaze can be down to fuck or fight. Like, no. Unless it's heated. Like, unless it's a heated argument, like you've just, kicked this dude's dog across the fucking lawn for shitting on your lawn or something, and you're looking him dead in the eyes, yeah, that may be a sign of you want to fight. And if a chick's, like, rubbing your cock and you're looking her in the eyes, yeah, that may be a fucking sign you want to fuck. Like,
No, I don't know what you're
come on. It's if you're just, sitting down, hey, I want to talk, and, you look into each other's eyes because that's the polite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, you don't sit there and fucking look at your thumbs while you're talking to someone. No, you look them in the eyes while you talk. It's polite, man. Like, come on, guys.
Like, it's not, it's just about being polite at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about etiquette, and I feel like a lot of people these days haven't been taught it growing up or, like, anything. Or, like, at least forgot, like, what being a nice person is.
Yeah, but this whole, like, actually, never mind.
Not gonna say it?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Are you sure? I'll give you one chance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not gonna say it.
It's up to you, man. Either way, he may close up because he's either too on guard or too focused on sex, Tannen says. Would you like to read Ease into the Deep Stuff?
Ease deep into her pussy, that's what I'll fucking do.
into Deborah Tannen's PhD.
I'll give her the PhD in a minute. Fucking hell.
Player hating degree, oh yeah.
Now, as I said, it's not every man's thinking about sex.
Mm-hmm.
And they say a man thinks about sex every 3 seconds. Hang on, can we just stop for a second?
Yep.
I didn't think about sex that whole 3 seconds.
Damn. Good job.
Yeah. I know, fucking amazing.
The 4 seconds, though.
Oh, fucking 4 seconds, there you go. Even better. Ease into the deep stuff. Not all men... hang on. Fucking need to scroll down here. It's at, like, the bottom of the page. Not all men are used to describing their emotions. So when you ask him what he's feeling, he may not know what to say, says Mark Feinberg, PhD, a professor of health and human development at Pennsylvania State University. Worse, it can seem like you're calling him out for withholding, which puts him on the defense. So avoid the "why so quiet?" approach instead these 4 words that can do a better job of encouraging a guy to articulate what he's feeling. I'm here to listen. Now that just sounds gay as fuck.
I'm here to listen.
I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen. I am here to listen.
Holy, I don't think you understand.
I'm here to listen. No, it just sounds gay as fuck, and I probably wouldn't even talk, like, if you just sat down to me. I'm here to listen. I'm like, yeah, fuck off with the gay shit, lol.
You would literally just say that and just walk out.
Yeah, just like, bitch, get out of my room. I'm playing fucking Minecraft. No, like, legit, though, if my girlfriend sat down to me and said, I'm here to listen, I'd be like, listen to what? Like, do you want me to put on some music or something? Like, what are you here to listen to?
I got some death grips.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
It's just bass boost. You're just, like, sitting there smiling. She's like, her ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I've got 14 different anime openings on a playlist we can listen to.
Wink.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Same, dude.
The phrase sends a clear message that can... hang on. The phrase sends... The phrase sends a clear message that you're ready to hear him. Then if he tells you, my boss hated my presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if your boyfriend or husband or whoever he is so worked up about this, my boss hated my presentation, tell him this. Oh well. Shit happens, you know? Like, it's like, if that's all that it's about, then it's like he should tell you that, you know. He should come home and go, hey, my boss hated my presentation, but, you know, as long as I don't lose my job, it's fine, kind of thing. But if he loses his job, then, oh, shit, you know. Men aren't going to keep that a secret from their girlfriend or wife. Like, you know, that's a pretty fucking big thing. If your boss hates your presentation, that could be a jeopardy to your job. He's not going to keep that a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not his emotions. That is just what happened throughout his day.
Life.
Yeah. You know, hey, Link, my girlfriend, I walk through the door. Oh, my boss hated my presentation. You know, it's kind of shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, okay, cool. That's it. Are you going to lose your job? No? Okay, cool.
Like, if you hide that, it's like you lose your job, the only source of pay. So it's just like you turn the drugs for the entire time you're out. And it's like, oh, like, instead of telling, like, that's what would happen, and that doesn't happen. That never happens. I can't say it never happened, but that almost never happens. There's like 3 instances.
Yeah, if your boss does hate your presentation, then yeah, as I said, oh well.
Yeah, you know.
So what?
It's not that the world revolves around it, because life will go on. It's
yeah,
if
you know, unless you jump off a bridge, then.
But I mean, like, everybody else's life will go on.
That's it. All right. Rather than firing off questions about his boss's reaction, use empathy to take the conversation deeper. Say, I'd be so bummed if that happened to me, which signals that you're not judging him. No, what you should say is, was it shit though?
If so, maybe
and then he'll say,
harder on it.
Yeah, your presentation was shit. I just didn't want to say anything.
Which then again, it goes back to the wife's fault, because she should have said something, and then he could have fixed it, and then he wouldn't have been in the situation of maybe getting fired.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's always the woman's fault.
Yeah. It's all her fucking fault.
Blame the women. I was going to make a joke.
If she hadn't have made him a good ham sandwich, if she had have made him a better ham sandwich that day...
She wouldn't have gotten the backhand.
Yeah, maybe he wouldn't have got so worked up and worked really quickly to finish his presentation faster. Then, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I feel like we don't need
I just like trying to make this as triggering as possible. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like,
if women weren't involved, life would have just been better overall.
Let's take some of the words that the feminists have said, and let's lock all the women in cages and only use them for breeding purposes only.
Yeah.
Because fuck women, am I right? Fucking pay gap. We only need men in our lives, not women.
Yeah, dude, high five.
Women are just trying to run the world with their vaginas, like.
All I'm saying is we don't need women, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, that's it. That's why we keep them for breeding purposes.
I mean, but we don't always need it, you know? It's for breeding purposes, not for, fun purposes.
I don't need you. I have a right hand.
I mean, I have a left, but,
Hey, man. Have you ever tried sitting on your hand? And, making it numb?
Isn't that called a strangie?
Yeah.
I've always tried, to just numb my hands, just to see if it's possible, but I've never been able to even do that.
Me either, though. I've tried. It doesn't fucking work. Sin.
You lied to me.
Hey, I didn't say it was a real thing. I asked if you tried.
Obviously.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to read the next bit?
Yeah, let's read. No, these are short. Let's just read these two, and after we finish the fifth one, let's just be done. I think it's enough.
Okay.
There's Testaments. We're gonna finish. You're gonna read that one, and then we're gonna read the Testaments, and then we're good.
So wait, what do you... So I'm reading Talk About His Faves.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about his faves. While listening to him reel off baseball stats. Speedy's video today, legit. Like... Oh no, I can't remember whether it was Jehovah's video or maybe it was Nobody Epics. And they were talking about fucking basketball stats and they mentioned baseball stats. Anyway. While listening to him reel off baseball stats may not feel like bonding, Freinberg points out that dismissing small talk as superficial is a mistake. Engaging over lighter topics your guy cares about can actually bridge towards more emotionally charged subjects. When you say, "Let's talk," to a dude, he senses something wrong. That's actually like kind of true though. My mum sent me a text once, and she said we need to talk. I was like, oh fuck, what did I do? And my friend's Facebook got like hijacked. It wasn't hacked. It was hijacked by one of his other friends, and he said we were doing pingers and shit. And I was like, obviously with him, and my mum thought we were doing pingers. It was like, I wasn't in trouble or anything. She's like, yeah. Anyway.
She just wanted to know. She's like, hit me up with some of that shit.
Yeah, you got the extra, dude. To a dude, he senses something's wrong. But casual chit-chat about his interests reinforces that this isn't an interrogation. If you take his side about Ump's bad calls... What the fuck's an ump?
A what?
An ump.
An ump.
UMP.
The
Ump's bad
umpire
calls.
for like baseball. Still came with the baseball analogy. Good job.
Oh, okay. Yeah, umpire. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Bad calls. He may be more likely to open up about stuff that matters to you later. I see. So if you talk to him about stuff you probably know nothing about, he's going to open up to you later.
Sure.
I see.
Get on his good side.
Hey, did you see that football game last night? Yeah, the cricket ball went pretty far, didn't it? Did you? I heard he got to 15 love.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm just not going to talk to you about this anymore. Goodbye.
I'm getting a divorce.
Yeah, fucking hell.
There's a little section down here called...
The divorce papers will be on the table in the morning.
I'd suggest packing your stuff now.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
There's a little section here called That's What He Said. Guys tell what makes them more willing to spill their guts. I mean, cutting me open is one of those things.
Yeah, that'll help.
As hard as it is for me to express strong feelings, it's often even more difficult to admit that I have no feelings about something that really matters to my partner, like her friend issues. It would be cool if a girl made it okay for me to sometimes not have anything to say. From Will T, 25.
Okay.
His name's Will T, and he's 25 years old.
Yeah.
Good job, Will. Tells you why you can't keep a stable relationship.
Yeah.
If you want to keep talking, don't use what we tell you as leverage later on. This man sums it up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a reason why a lot of dudes don't want to talk about it, because they don't want it to be brought up in an argument or something that you would use against them later on.
That's definitely true right there.
Yeah.
I agree with that completely.
I agree with Justin. Justin asked 30. I salute you for that. First thing I can actually agree with in this article.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll open up about something, and my wife will bring it up, what I said when we're having an argument, and use it against me. The same, dude.
Yeah. That's another reason. Exactly what he said is another reason why a lot of men probably don't share their feelings. Now, I've never had an argument with a girlfriend or a wife or anything, so I don't really have any experience, nor do I have much of a say, but I have a feeling that, yes, that's probably a good reason why men don't. So if you're an overly enraged bitch on her period 24/7, maybe don't try and get your husband's feelings out there on the table. Just like fuck off and take out the rubbish or something. I don't care. Like, go fucking. If you want to do dude things, go fucking mow the lawns or something. Like, go build a motherfucking house, bitch.
Has it done in a day and a half.
Yeah.
Build the town.
I feel like if I really put my mind to it, it's like I see people who build houses for like 3 years with like full crews and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, how does it take you that fucking long to build a house? Like, is it really that hard?
I mean, you'd have to have the foundation to make sure it doesn't fall. But, like,
I mean, yeah, I think the foundation would definitely take a few days, that's for sure.
mm-hmm.
But it's like building the actual house. If you were building a house out of wood, how does it take you 3 fucking years?
Yeah.
I reckon if I had a crew, I could do that shit in a year, easy.
Please, I could build a house in like a week. Then again,
Fuck that.
I'm a quarter. I'm a quarter digi, is what I'm saying. So basically, like, I'd be able to do it if I put my mind to it.
Yeah.
In a fourth the time he
Man.
could. But
I reckon if I really, like, if I just wasn't stupid about it and was like, oh, it's 3 o'clock, time to knock off kind of thing, I reckon I could probably do it in probably, I don't know, maybe a few months. I don't want to get real ambitious about it and go, oh, I could have that done in a week. Because, you know, fucking, hell no, I'm not going to be able to get that shit done in a week.
I know I couldn't just because I'm lazy, but
I reckon, like, if I didn't take any breaks or anything like that, you know, obviously if I took a lunch break and that, but, you know, oh, it's too fucking hot, let's not do it today. No, fucking put a singlet on, nigga, like, come on.
yeah, and like to the point to where just keep going, like, even after, like, a lot of it's like they work 8 hours a day, maybe like less, but like,
Yeah.
if you don't work that's usually why it takes so long, because they don't work more. Like, they work their time,
Yeah, like,
they get paid and
what-
nothing else.
You do it in, like, sections, all right? You build the house, like, you lay down the foundation. That's going to take you a few days for all the concrete to dry and all the bricks and everything to be done.
Yeah.
No basement. We don't do basements in Australia, so fuck basements.
I don't have one.
It's just unnecessary work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, then you start building the wood. You start putting the walls together. You put the walls together outside of the house and then put them on later. Like, you start building all the parts. Then you start doing the brickwork. Then you put the like roof together. Like, you've got the wood on. Now you need to actually put the, like, tiles and all that sort of shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start putting insulation, drywall, electricity. Or you do the electricity before you start doing the drywall completely. And then the electrician will start putting plugs and stuff in. You know, you put carpet down, you paint the walls. You got electricity, all that sort of shit. You're doing plumbing at the same time you're doing electricity, basically.
Yeah.
And that should be about it. Now that I think about it, like, there's not much else that you really need to do. Like, obviously, after you've painted and done all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no builder. Now, I'm not a builder, so I don't have much of a say. But, you know, that's all I can think of that really needs to be done when building a fucking house.
I have a question.
Can't be that hard, can it? Yeah?
What are we talking about?
Building houses.
How did we get here?
I have no fucking idea. I gotta be honest. So, is this getting close to an end, or?
Yeah, we have one more statement.
All right.
I'm the type
Actually, we have 2 more things.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I've got a special thing to end it off with.
Oh, Lord. I'm the type of person who takes a while to open up, but spending time together makes it easier. It helps if a girl doesn't want to get into a deep conversation the minute we start hanging out. We can build up to that, says Stephen S. 23, and that is the end of this article. So, how about you show us a special thing that you have for us?
Actually, I have 2 things.
Mhm.
So I'll do this one last, actually.
Okay.
So hang on, let me bring up let me quickly bring up the other thing that I only just thought about that I was going to do.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Hello, Finichi. If you made it this far in the video, I'd like to welcome you. If you just did it by a timestamp that I probably gave you after the video, welcome. ACO isn't a bad idea, but there's just one problem. Your anime crack videos are the only ones that are any good. A lot of other makers reuse a lot of the same stuff, such as wasted joke, and it gets old real fast, while others just add music to clips. Every one single video here has me laughing out loud, and I end up pausing a lot to check which anime a clip is from. Which, by the way, thank you for the list. My point is, I am staying here, and I hope you don't change a thing on your channel just because there is a new channel for all anime crack videos. Okay. Thank you, Finichi, for listening. Okay. Now, that's a little bit of an inside joke if you just, actually made it this far in the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone who actually watched this doesn't know, you won't know. You'll never know. Understand that.
Yeah. I'd have to sit down and explain it to you. And
It would take
I'm not
hours.
doing that here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, last thing. Let me quickly take a drink. Shoot your body into the moonlight. Even if I tried to cancel all the pictures into the mind, there is a flashing in my eyes. Don't you see my commission? The picture. There's and running again. Can't you see now? Emotions running into your mind. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Higher on the streets. And I know it's my time to come home. Calling you and the subjects of mystery. Standing on my feet. It's a hard when I try to breathe. Whoa. Deja vu. I've just been in this time before. Higher on the beat. And I know it's my place to come home. Calling you and the subjects of mystery. Standing on my feet. It's so hard when I try to breathe. No, when I try to believe. Yeah.
Same thing.
Save the future into the present. See my past feels in the distance. Try to guess now what's going on. And the band begins to play. Don't you see my commission? The picture. Theirs comes and running again. That's hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you see now emotions running into your mind? Chorus. First verse and chorus. Thank you guys. I would like to do an outro now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. And if you saw this on Language's channel, please, this is the only place you're going to see this video. Alright, goodbye.
She call me Mr. Bombastic, tell me fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Smooth, just like a silk. Soft and cuddly, hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover.